Thanks for stopping by the Surge T channel. I am Surge T, and in this video I will be taking a look at the official trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3. It's that time, folks. It's almost here. I've been waiting for this as long as we all have. Also, y'all, I should say as long as you all have. Uh, Pedro Pascal, seemingly everywhere. He's also in that great TV show that the only one episode is dropped, and that is The Last of Us. Very good show, very great episode, a great season premiere for that series. But we're talking about The Mandalorian, and Pedro Pascal is in this as well, and this is where he pretty much really made his name. I mean, yes, he was in Game of Thrones, and he's like one of my favorite characters. I really liked him in that, you know, that series. And he's here, and also a side note, he's also with Bella Ramsey, who played Lyanna Mormont. She's the one that plays Ellie in The Last of Us. I said that in my video for The Last of Us, that it seems like these Game of Thrones actors and actresses always seem to reunite, much like in Andor as well. But that's that. But let's talk about The Mandalorian Season 3. Really is a great series. Don't know when it will end. It may go on for another few seasons or so. But I hope it does continue to go on for some time because it is a great show. I mean, they may do it until it goes up to a certain point in the Star Wars, what do you call it? Star Wars timeline and all that. But anyway, I'm going to be taking a look at this trailer. So for those of you who stopped by and checked out this video, first of all, I appreciate it. And once you come along and let's take a look at this trailer together.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we? What do we stand for?
The one. What's that? The way? Oh, we are. The. Oh, where's Grogu? There he is. Where's Grogu? About to ask. Oh, look at him. Oh, this is the end of the
how to navigate the galaxy.
the first one. And the second season.
That way, you'll never be lost.
Oh, what's just a trailer? Oh, one of those things. Remember? From what do you call it? Return of the Jedi. One of
I'm going to
yeah, so,
Mandalore, so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
it's the way, yeah, it's the way.
There's something
March
dangerous
1st.
happening out there.
Right around the
By
corner.
time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Oh,
Hang on.
what
kid.
was that? Nice. Who's those things? Oh,
This is
what was
the
that?
way.
Man, I love that little guy. He's like, I may be small, but you don't mess with me. Of course, we always know that. Of course, we always knew that. Don't. Why are we surprised? But when we see it, it's just such a trip to see him use his force. Use the powers that he has, and then he's only getting stronger. He's young, so he's gonna get more and more stronger. He's gonna be right up there with Yoda. But so busy looking at the visuals and looking at what's presented that he was talking the whole time. And you see a lot going on. You see that one little creature from the Return of the Jedi. He was the one that was like right at the side of Jabba the Hutt. And then you seen that one thing jump down. First I go, is that a Wookiee? And then you see it get his ass fucking pretty much handed to him by Grogu. I mean, he's thrown on his butt. He goes sailing across the damn thing. across the desert wherever they were. But he definitely got yeeted out of the damn cave by Grogu. That's always good to see. I like when I said, "Where's Grogu?" and then boom, you see that his familiar silhouette, his head, and the thing. So I'm like, going, "Oh, that's pretty cool." Yeah, I like the trailer. You know, it's funny because the teaser trailer was like a minute 50 or something like that, and then this one is the official trailer and it's shorter than the teaser. It's gonna get to the point where teasers are gonna be 5 minutes, and you're gonna be like, but then again, there's people that always go, "Is that it?" I hate when I watch these big channels, these other channels, and then they're watching, and they go, "That it? Why is that it?" You know, and I'm like going, because it's a teaser. What do you think a teaser is? It's supposed to just give you a little taste, a little morsel. Like you're going to a steakhouse and they give you a little bite. That's the teaser before they give you the big one, before they give you the full thing. But then they're the same people that are gonna go like, "That's a bit much for a teaser trailer. Why do they give us that much?" You know, like. But enough of that. But yeah, I did enjoy the trailer. So far, so good when it comes to the Mandalorian. You got 2 seasons now in, and we're going into the 3rd season. And I definitely want this one to go a little bit, you know, continue to go on as long as they can go. There was already an official announcement about Cobra Kai. It's like the 6th season coming up is the last season, which I guess is a good thing to go out on top, according to the showrunners, the ones who created it and brought it to, you know, brought it to the streaming services. You know, eventually went to what do you call it, to Netflix. They said they want to go out on their own terms, and I'm like going, okay, that's cool. I mean, they're talking about spin-offs, and hopefully they can actually do a movie. They should. A 3-picture deal thing with this. But they've really done a lot of tying up and, you know, pretty much bringing everything to fruition and everything that needed to be told. You can see in the series, I mean, the only way they can continue is with the kids. But that's Cobra Kai, but I'm just talking about the fact that, you know, shows come to an end. You know, you got The Walking Dead after 11 seasons, 11 great seasons. Some people say few of the seasons. I mean, it dropped off since after season 4, season 5, whatever like that. I don't think it ever dropped off. You know, but that ended. All great shows come to an end. Some shows end before their time. A lot of shows that I wish would have continued. But I hope Mandalorian continues for a little bit more. You know, speaking of that, also The Witcher. I think The Witcher's actually going to be on its probably last season or so, because there's some things going on behind the scenes there. But that's that. But I enjoyed The Mandalorian. I honestly think that the show just gets better and better. You know, you love the characters. You know, Cara Dune is one of my favorite characters, but then because of the horseshit cancel culture out there, and I said it, I think it's bullshit. I think it sucks. Someone says something and someone doesn't like it. Oh, let's get that person out of the thing. Let's you know, let's punish somebody for something they said 40 years ago, 50, 30, 20 years ago. You know, you people are really the problem when it comes to our culture nowadays, where you guys want to just, you don't like it. Oh, why don't you just don't listen to the person or don't watch the person yourself? Don't what's the word? But don't get into taking someone's career away. What she said was basically, it's like something that shouldn't have bothered nobody because she didn't mean anything behind it. It was just her opinion. It was just something that she said. You know, she should still be in this series. I mean, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, maybe she is. I'm just kind of speaking ahead of myself. No, because, you know, they're not going to. Disney, you know, is a company that doesn't put up with that. But then again, they should listen to their fans. They should listen to the people who want a person in the show. There's a lot of people that are behind her. There's some people who are bandwagon jumpers and want to jump on the bandwagon of canceling her. But she's doing her thing. She's doing her stuff. I like how they're trying to say that the movie that she did recently, I forget the name of it, but it failed. It bombed at the box office. And oh, look at that. On her own, she can't do nothing. Blah, blah. And I'm like going, it was a limited release. There was hardly any promotion behind it. It was not a major thing released. So what do you expect? It made like $80,000, something like that. I'm like going, if you're only playing at a few places, a few like theaters, and then you're primarily going to be on a streaming service or something like that, wherever it went. It's not going to make that much, but people are going to do that so that they can kind of justify the fact that they were behind the whole thing of trying to canceling, you know, Gina. I always keep saying Gina Carano, but you know, this shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't happen to anybody, anything really. But that's another video I can do about my opinion about cancel culture and all that stuff. Doesn't say it's bullshit. That's what I'm gonna say. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go back to the Mandalorian. You know, like I said, Grief Karga. You know, you got Quill. Loved Quill, voiced and by Nick Nolte. And yeah, that's it. You know, that's all I can say about the trailer. Can't wait till it drops. The season 3 coming up on March 1st, so it's around the corner. Another month, and we're gonna be into the world of the Mandalorian. A lot of things coming up. A lot of things I'm really anticipating, like The Witcher, Cobra Kai, whenever it drops. They say it's gonna be a while. And like I said, I'm in the middle of finishing up House of the Dragon and Andor, and I started Last of Us, which I will be doing a video tomorrow, the second episode. Can't wait for that second episode. The first episode is how it was. They got to top themselves. You know, it's gonna be hard, but I'm pretty sure they can. And it's being heralded as the best as the best video game adaptation ever. I don't disagree with that. I think that is actually accurate. But anyway, that's my video. So for those of you who stopped by and checked this out, I appreciate it. And in closing, as always, take care.